So it's been 7 days since I last covered Elphaba, and well, I've missed about 500 scandals. Elphaba's been caught lying, breaking terms of service, and being a grim representation of a person once again. I also covered a Discord last week, and since then, it's got a little bit spicier. In the past week, we've had a couple of dashes of singing, sleeping, and very weirdly snot rockets. And it is really safe to say that this glorified skid mark of the internet can't stop putting herself in trouble. You honestly need to see the hilarity and terribleness of these dramas, because it's safe to say after all this, there is no other bin dipping creator that would ever be able to recover from this. So hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. I'm Jake Baz, and today we're going to be covering another episode of Big Elphaba. So if you don't know who she is, she's a TikTok liver, and she's more commonly known for being just a scab that we can't pick. She's constantly in dramas, scandals, and a lot of controversy. And today we're going to be covering some of the things that have popped up in the past few days, quite literally. As she seems to have had more scandals than I have hot dinners, including her Discord, her self-diagnoses, her terrible truths, and of course her breaking terms of service again, and with some horrible and nasty bits in between. We have a lot to cover, so I was kind of thinking what's the best thing to start with, and I thought let's have a couple of laughs first, because Elphaba seems to have taken a very weird approach to having her autograph taken, apparently through mid-shag. So before I show you this, if you do enjoy the video, please do hit the like and subscribe. We're a very small channel. I'd love to see you back. And yeah, so let's go. At least go and lose our sanity.
Do you know what? I was on Grindr, right? And people said, oh my god, are you Elphaba? And then I got sent pics. I was like, oh lord, darling. Grindr as well. If I put my face on Grindr, I'm like, people are like, oh my god, that's Elphaba. And then I'm like, well, we can't really hook up, can we? Because you know me from Titktok, it'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
Just a bit weird, but not as weird as you. I'm glad that she's getting recognised not only in the public eye, but also in the private eye. But if we deep this for a second, why is she talking about this on an app where the majority of her fans are people who cannot really think for themselves? Because obviously, otherwise, they would have realised the horrible human being that she is on this platform. So she's telling a bunch of kids that people that want to blow her back out are sending her nudes. Like, what?
You know me from Titktok, it'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? Do you get me? Does someone get me? Like, if I want a man who doesn't know me, I want a man with money. Like, I want a man who's like, oh, he's like so fit, and he's like, oh my god, like...
Yeah, good luck with that one, Elphaba. I'm surprised you want a man that has money, because I've never heard you mention about money or have any sort of issues on live about people sending you money. So the idea that you're money obsessed, beyond me. The type of man that you should be looking for is not really going to be wealthy and the top tier type of man. More likely to be in like the discount section of a pound store. Or in fact, screw that, maybe just check the bins.
And then... like, who doesn't know me? He's got a six-pack, he goes to the gym, he has a really good life in London.
Once again, good luck. In my numbers out there, Elphaba, want to take your chances? I'm 24, I don't live in London, but I'll definitely move for you.
Not like someone who's like, oh my god, Elphaba, I'm a massive fan. And then imagine, like, I'm like going like this. And he's like, can I have an autograph?
What the fuck? They're not going to ask that when they've met you. They're not going to ask that when you've got into their home. They're going to ask that mid-back blowout. What a scenario she has imagined in her head. Composure, Jake. Really, I don't know if she knows how sex works, but I'm not going to ask her. Wait, and I don't want to find out either.
Like, honey, I'm literally vibing with you right now. I can't do that with you. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it, babes. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. So, anyway.
Honestly, this is just so embarrassing. The idea that she'd talk about this on a platform and she'd talk about this on a platform where her kids that are watching her, so fucking weird. So weird. So weird. But it's good to know that she will never get with anyone that will know her, which means she's not gonna get with anyone. Maybe I'm being a bit mean, at least at the moment. Because I did spot, it did look like it was snowing inside a house. Maybe time to start running that water meter and have a shower. So yeah, what a terrible one, and we're only one video in. So yeah, on the topic of a Grindr profile, we might as well talk about ring sting next. Sorry, this is such a grim video. I promise it gets better. So essentially, Elphaba's done another thing of giving us TMI, too much information, because she's come out and said that she does have ring sting. And yeah, if you want to be real on live, there is nothing more real than that, because that's fucking embarrassing to say, but she does it.
feel like I ran a marathon. I thought I ran a marathon. My arse is on fire.
I'm really sorry, but I've never done any form of exercise and at the end thought that my arse is going to blow up. Like, what is she on about? Imagine going for a 30-minute jog on the treadmill and like 15 minutes in you start feeling like you're going to shit your pants.
I've got ring sting.
Obviously she's being exaggerative here, but like, what? Why? I didn't want to know, you didn't want to know, but now we all know. That face? We've all had one of those, let's be honest. My question is this not related to the previous clip? No? Once again, yeah, just Elphaba being an absolute weirdo on TikTok. There is no need for you to share any of this, but you do it again and again. And the reason that you do it is because it gets views. But in like, what sick world does something like that get views? And by world, I mean in her mind, like, why would you want to be known as the person with ring sting? I heard recently she's trying to get a modelling contract. Once again, good luck with that. There's going to be quite a few good looks with that and handshakes. But how does she think she's going to get a modelling career when she's talking about stuff like this on TikTok? Who wants to sponsor that? So that is horrible, but I mean, it obviously comes a bit further than that. We're going to go deeper. We're going to hit the trio of her saying too fucking much. Because eventually later on, she did realise why she had ring sting and it's because of piles. Honestly, some days on this YouTube platform, I feel like I'm being some sort of like shitty news reporter. And today, I just feel like an embarrassment.
Not fun, but you know what? It was fine. I think I've got piles. And do you know what? I'm actually really proud of that because I feel like, do you know what? I've really made an effort today with my shits. And I'm proud of it.
So you're proud about having a vein out your bum. What world do we live in? Is this on? I think this is actually a self-diagnosis, to be honest. Because of the I think, so if anything comes out that, oh, you don't have piles, which I don't want anyone to prove if she does or she doesn't. She can be like, oh, I thought. Like she's done with 500 million other things.
Because you know what? That's the amount of effort I put in today. I pushed out my shit. And now it's got piles, so I'm really happy. And now, so yeah, I'm actually constipated, so do you know what I mean?
It's just another example of her having certain ailments so that she can get a couple of likes. And that's really weird because it's not like anything good like scabies. At least scabies is a little bit more interesting and it fits your profile of being an unhygienic twat. Yeah, I think it's yet again just another example of her wanting to get fame by absolutely any means necessary. And if that means you've got a vein coming out your bum, so be it.
I'm really proud of that. I was like, thank you. Proud of me, thank you. Like, that was so much effort. I can't lie. I felt like I ran a marathon after I had shit. It was crazy. It's like after my first time.
So yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Do you want a cake to celebrate? And yeah, then she goes on to further talk about her first time. And by her first time, she means her first experience in that way. Hopefully not involving piles. And yeah, I mean, it's funny at the face of things looking at it, but it's so embarrassing and it's so weird. All of these three that I've shown you are just examples of her trying to get attention by any means. And well, it's working because I'm covering it. Telling the whole world that you've got piles is not really going to get anyone interested in you. And fuck me, if you want to try and get this 25-year-old man with a load of money and who's fit and got a six-pack, good luck with that. Honestly, Elphaba, at the back of Aldi last week, I saw someone who was there. He was in a full tracksuit with a cap on, smoking Marlboro Golds, and he's still there now. And I think if you come over to where I live, you'll be able to find him. Honestly, it's so grim, so embarrassing. I'm done. And I think considering it's an Elphaba video, we've gone way too long without a good old rant. So Elphaba went on a live and someone had a go at her saying, have you brushed your teeth? Which quite frankly, no comment. And because it was so obviously aimed at her because she hasn't, right? She snapped.
You know, then don't try and touch people's nerves, innit? As I say facts, I say how it is. You're a hypocritical cunt who tries to pick on people and pays £3 of your money that you could spend on a Red Bull to hate on someone for your own personal gain. I think it's quite sad. Go look at yourself in the mirror.
she slayed. So to answer your question, no, she hasn't brushed her teeth. But how do you know that, Jake? Well, it's because she used the word hypocritical. So she's essentially saying, well, if I haven't brushed my teeth, you haven't brushed yours. I love how she just switches up all the time as well. So we've had so many instances of being like, oh yeah, the haters are giving me money, the haters are giving me money. And then in this example, she says the exact opposite. She just flip-flops and lies to try and own someone, but instead she comes across as a total embarrassment. Also, £3, that's a lot of money. That's getting closer and closer to another Gucci bag for you, innit? So embarrassing the way that she consistently handles herself on this platform. Maybe it's some sort of intention to be like, oh, well, I hate getting gifts from people that are taking the piss, and then she gets more. And obviously it's working because she's buying all these really nice stuff, and her hot water bill still ain't on. And I mean, her new house looks like a tip and she's only been there 5 minutes. I wonder why. Well, it's probably made a tiny bit worse from this.
And that is how you do it too, mate. Can you all do that? Yeah, fungus the bogeyman.
So, in all her grace and glory, that is Elphaba's mum. Like, the stupidity of it, like the absolute stupidity. It's honestly one of the most disgusting things I've seen on that platform. Once again, Elphaba, you're not getting that man because people are seeing this. But this to me is what they're both like. They're both very unhygienic, it seems. Constantly just living like scabs. They still don't have bed sheets. And now she's just blowing off snot rockets in the pen. And the thing is as well, Elphaba's laughing about this, and it seems like a genuine laugh. If my mum came into my room, blew a massive snot rocket out and then walked out, I would potentially be throwing punches. I'd never hit my mum. I'd probably throw a bucket of water over her head. So something a bit more tame. But the thing is, my mum would never do that because she actually cares about hygiene. Just imagine, like, at 2 in the morning, you go to the toilet and you step in your mum's snot rocket. What a grim thing to see. What an even grimmer thing to see on live. And this must be how they live. So yeah, I need to get away from this disgusting, horrible mess that's making me cringe and feel creepy. So we're gonna hop over into her Discord because she started a Discord last week. I covered it. You can see it in the end card. But she was saying some very weird and creepy things in there. So the only good thing I can think of doing right now is going back in and seeing if I can find even more creepy and weirder things going on in there. Funny thing is, I probably won't even need to search. So because I immediately reversed every single thing that I did on this Discord, I didn't get kicked, which is absolutely crazy because looking at the side, which you can't see, so because I'm hiding myself, I'm secret. There's about 200 people in the server, so I've managed to get off scot-free here. So the only thing that's right to do is to see what Elphaba's put in here and seeing if she's done anything worse. Oh yeah, that does remind me actually. I actually woke up last night, and the reason why I woke up last night is because I logged into this on my phone and I got a notification. Everyone, the ghost got me. I'm a naughty new. It was so fucking annoying because it did literally wake me up. Obviously, this ghost must have scranned her because, as we'll talk about in a second, she ended up sleeping on live because in the day, so it is, oh, she's so weird. It seems that the mods that she was using ended up banning a load of people, including one of her friends, so obviously she's gone crazy. You can advise, but don't control people. Like, imagine I did this romantic. Never controlled anyone. You can't control your ability to be an arsehole, but stop telling people what to do. You're a mod, not an owner. Look at me. I'm the owner. You're just a little mitten I get to throw around and fuck about with. Elphaba, just so you know, this is the entire point of a moderator. Bit of irony. Be nice or piss off. Not nice about hearing that you've got piles, but you still went on about it. Flexing that someone's followed her. Don't know who this is. Don't really care. Oh no. Told him how it was. Surely you do know, but Alex is another creator that posts stuff on Elphaba. I'm going to message you and ask you to stop making videos on me with views you know nothing about. You are now creating slander. I never lied about being in the hospital. We'll get onto that because she did. And for that, I could say shame on you for making shit up for clicks. You are insanely obsessed with making videos on me, and it goes to show you're not fucking original. Go on then, Elphaba. What's original about your content? I'm struggling to find the words to explain it. Your unique selling point can't be the fact that you got dandruff, scabies, and are a liar. Too much. I kind of feel bad, but she's a horrible person. So yeah, he's been finished. I am surprised though, she has gone a lot quieter in this Discord, and I wonder if it's because people were making stuff on it.
And this is me being honest, like, I'm gonna be honest right here and right now. I don't know any of you, right? So I can just drop you at the tip of a hat. If one person just annoys me, I can just ban you all. I don't care. You know what I mean? So be lovely. You know what I mean?
Be lovely or you're nothing to me. I could drop you all at the drop of a hat. What a lovely way to speak to your fans, Elphaba. You clearly have a moniker of class that I was unaware of. So yeah, honestly, she's been quite quiet in there. I'm a little bit surprised because I was having a look and I thought that I could find a bit more. But we've still got more to go, apparently. Once again, this is everything that's happened in a week. I'm not joking. So I'll bring us back up to speed. So one of the other things that I saw is the fact that, well, a couple of weeks ago I covered that she's changing her name from Elphaba Orion Doherty to just Orion Doherty, which is what her original name was.
Because this is my identity I'm choosing. I don't want to be copying like a witch. Do you get me? And Orion sounds feminine. This is what my mum gave me as well. I know this is going to take a lot to get used to again. So, and therefore, the funny thing is, right, if I keep myself as Orion and transition into a woman, no one can deadname me. That's not, because no one can actually deadname me. Therefore, no one can actually be like transphobic in that sense to me.
But she's got in the car, she's put it from forwards to reverse and just said, fuck all that.
Why are you deadnaming me? Why are you deadnaming me? Why are you deadnaming me? Why are you deadnaming me?
So yeah, she's accusing people of dead naming her, which is essentially where you say a person's old name before they have transitioned. Which, first off, Elphaba, if you don't want that to be the case, full stop, I wouldn't have Orion in your name anyway, but you do. But it would be a horrible thing to do to someone, to do to anyone, if it wasn't the case that you'd actually just gone and said it anyway. You literally wanted people to call you that. So then to turn around 2 weeks later either makes you look like a fool because you were saying initially that, oh, I want my name changed, and then you've gone back and just pretended that never happened. Or you were just lying about the name change so you can get a couple of likes. Either way, you're a scab. Like, that is something that you can't be playing with, but you obviously play about with so many different tropes. You've got autism, you've got Tourette's, or no you don't. Seriously, just have a long hard look in the mirror, and one you might turn the shower on, but two, you might actually start thinking to yourself, oh, am I really built for this? Am I this kind of person? She's just a habitual liar, and her going on a platform and doing this, changing the way that she acts purposely to make people feel bad for her, so embarrassing, and I hate it. Just so disingenuous to all the other people that are going through something like an actual dead name, and it just makes a mockery of the entire situation. Get it out your name and piss off. So at the start of the video, I was talking about the fact that she has broken TOS again and she potentially could be banned further. And the reason why this has happened is because she was caught doing this. Getting in the Zeds, aren't you, Elphaba? And well, it wouldn't be a problem to do this generally like on Twitch or on YouTube, but it is specifically against the terms of service of TikTok Live. And it's probably because you're hogging up all the viewers and making everything so boring for everyone. I can only think that the reason that she's done this is so she can get a couple of gifts while she's asleep. Maybe a massive gift will come in and she'll wake up and be so surprised and shocked. Or maybe, like I said on Discord, she got hit by the ghost at 4 AM and because of that, she was just absolutely battered the next day. She's broken yet another terms of service rule. Not the only one, not going to be the last. And yeah, this might be the lightest one yet, but if I were you, Mr. TikTok, could you please review this, please? Now, get her off. Like I said, not by any means the worst one that she's done, but just another example of her just being a scummy person, understanding what she's doing and purposely doing it. So yeah, before I get into the gloomy part of this video where we're going to talk about something that's very serious around what Elphaba's done and it's disgusting, let's watch one last embarrassment of her, which happened a couple of days ago. So basically, she was in a TikTok live battle and she lost, and it caused her to lose her head.
I want more gifts.
Stop being like that.
I know.
Can't help that.
I know.
No, it's the game. You know what I mean? You've had your games.
I know, I just want to
All the
win.
games.
I just want to win.
Yeah, no, but can't always do that. in every game you play, and you don't.
Makes her look like such a prick. I just want to win. No, you want the money, Elphaba. The fact that her mum's the sanest person in the room is fucking hilarious. Like, she's such a scab herself. She's just blown a snot rocket on the floor, and then she's talking about not getting any more money. She needs some cleaners, quite frankly.
Cute.
JCT, thank you. Every creator will understand how I feel right now.
Yeah, I know, but that's too bad.
I know.
But everybody else won't. And then they'll come at you for it. Do you understand?
Well, they already come at me anyway.
Wrap it up.
They already come at me anyway. I'm
Just wrap it up anyway. It's weird.
Oh.
It's strange.
Just embarrassing, innit? Throwing your toys out the pram because you're losing a TikTok live battle, which are the weirdest premise possible anyway. Them glasses make her look like a certain someone who I probably can't name because of the things that he's done.
No, I'm not going off at all. I'm staying on. But I might go off for 20 minutes just to have a little break.
Yeah, it's healthy too.
Because I'm not dealing with that fucking hate.
No, exactly. Just put the bloody subs on then, innit? You want to put the subs on this time of day.
I can't
right?
because they're 50 quid and I didn't mean to do it.
You want to put the subs on this time of day because all the kids.
I know.
That's what they do.
I don't want kids to piss off.
Yeah, I know.
Once again, Elphaba, your entire fan base are children because of the fact that, well, who's going to actually listen to you that's an adult when they understand the type of person that you are? Kids that scroll past you on TikTok Live, they don't actually realise the type of person that you have become. You become this horrible scammer that is so weird on the platform. You have total disregard to everyone around the sphere. You're a horrible person to everyone around the sphere and people that dislike you. And you might want to wonder, why do people think like this? Oh, well, this might be an example. You're going in a fat mood because of the fact that you didn't get a couple of TikTok gifts. I know it's your livelihood, but when you're surrounded in this sphere where you've got to be horrible to be able to live on the platform and in real life, really shows the type of person that you are, doesn't it? So yeah, we're done with all the silliness now, and we need to get into a bit of a serious mode. Because Elphaba last week did something that was quite frankly disgusting, and it really shriveled me to the core. Trigger warning here because it's about hospitals and mental health, as well as harming oneself, so I don't blame you if you tick off. So essentially, Elphaba last week, she posted on her Instagram story after loads of people thinking that she was not in the room with us anymore, if you know what I mean, because she went blackout for a couple of days, and she posted this. So she was talking about a certain mental health and her problems that she has, and then she posted this on her Instagram, and well, a lot of people would be thinking at the time, this is horrible. Obviously, you never want to see anyone, even your biggest haters, in that sort of situation, but it turned out that she was fucking lying. Because with a quick Google search, you can find this exact picture that she posted on Instagram of a Google stock image. So the premise, the fact that she's faked that she's gone to the hospital is bad enough, but it gets much worse. So saying you're talking about these mental health issues and then you end up going to the hospital, to turn out that you didn't go at all, is actually infuriating to me. The idea, especially around mental health, which I have suffered with for years. I've had so many problems. I still have them now. It's just a disgusting attempt to try and grab attention from people. And it's so wrong, morally, ethically, totally putting into disregard anyone who's actually ever done that. And not only that was it about mental health, it was about harming herself. This was then spotted by people, which upon finding out that this is a fake image, they decided to go and have a go at her, obviously, because of the seriousness of what she's doing and how ridiculous it is. And that made her shit her pants, and she shat her pants and decided, oh, well, I actually have to do it now. So she decided to waddle down to the walk-in centre and waste the NHS's time because of this. And because she obviously must have recognised the seriousness of actually faking something like this is totally inexcusable. A lot of the shit she does is, but this is even more inexcusable. Trigger warning again, but she decided to show her marks on her arm from where she's been having this mental health episode. And well, it didn't go well on Insta Live because it showed the stupidity of all of this.
Do you know what? It's very easy to edit. Oh, no.
So if you didn't catch why she instantly quit the live, I'm not going to show it again, but there's like the slightest scratch on her arm. So what's happened is she's exposed, I can only presume it's the wrong video, and because she exposed the wrong video, she instantly quits the live because she has like the smallest scratch on her hand, which I can only presume is like intentionally done before she went to the hospital so she could prove something. So this entire situation has blown up because of the fact that she's decided that, oh, I've been caught out, alright, I'm gonna run to the hospital, waste a load of time and money on the NHS, and then I'm going to try and get away with it. Going to a hospital to waste the NHS time because you want to get away with a lie that you've just said, it's a step too far. And then when you're caught on live, ending instantly when it went wrong, it's so bad. It's so ethically wrong, the fact that you would put anyone in that situation. I've luckily never had any of them problems specifically with around harming, but you've just faked doing it because you got caught out on a live. As someone who's suffered with depression for 5 years, with anxiety for 5 years, even longer to be fair, and to see someone literally take the piss out of something that I've experienced rots me to the core, makes me so angry. It's one of the most disgusting acts you could do in an ability to try and save face, and I really think she needs to have a long hard look at herself and realise what the fuck she's doing here. For this sort of thing as well, specifically of what's happened to her, there is a big like trope that people will do it for attention seeking, and doing exactly something like this is only going to further that point of people believing that, because that is exactly what you've just done. I know I come on here, I have a laugh, I take the piss, but I will never even think of doing anything like that. She wants to avoid accountability at all costs. It is the most disgusting act you could do on a platform, and really, come on. She then tries to double and triple down on live, saying that she actually did go because, yeah, she did go, but she only went after she was caught out. And you know, I can't even be arsed with excuses, so I'm not even going to show you. What she did was terrible. I'm not lying because I've seen it, and yeah, it's mental. It's very clear to me Elphaba will do absolutely anything for attention as long as it gets her attention and keeps her relevant. Like I said at the start, like, this has been just 1 week, and the amount that I've covered in this video is tremendous to say that's the case. When will she stop doing this? I don't know. Maybe she gets banned permanently on TikTok. I really think she's a terrible representation for all influencers that exist. I think at the bare minimum, what she needs to do is get away from this platform, go get a normal job, and think about your life and your actions. With what you've done and the drama you've created on the TikTok platform, there is no way you're getting anywhere near your dreams in your life of being this superstar West End model. Nobody would hire someone so controversial. And I mean, probably in a normal job, nobody's going to hire someone so controversial. What she did in the hospital is actually infuriating, and I can't go on and stress enough about how horrible it is what she did. I just hope that people keep that in mind the next time she does a fuck up next week. But yeah, please tell me what you think about this. I'm sorry it's a bit of a long one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe. And hopefully we'll be back in 7 days for another brilliant, slanderous episode of Elphaba. I've been Jake Bards. Take care. See you later.